Later this week is the launch of the Switch 2, and with it finally comes a new entry to the Mario Kart series, Mario Kart World. However, because this game allows for 24 people to compete in a race at once, they have added in a ton of new characters. Across all the pre-launch marketing, we have seen a total of 20 new characters, and there are so many great choices. There's the fan favorite cow, the sidestepper, the dolphin, the snowman, Fishbone. So how is a girl supposed to choose which character to main when there's that many great choices? Well, I devised a plan. Whoever wants the honor of becoming my new main has to prove themselves to me. And they're going to do that by winning a season of RuPaul's Drag Race. Welcome to Mario Kart World Drag Race. No big cast reveal today, but as you can see, we've got 20 characters here ready to compete for the chance to be my new main in Mario Kart World, which is gonna be super fun. Obviously, I'm a Pauline main. If you couldn't tell, I'm wearing her Rose outfit, but sometimes it's time for a change, and we have to let go of those we love to give someone else an opportunity. We're gonna be doing a top 5 finale, because I don't want this to last forever. We're doing a double premiere, where there are gonna be eliminations in each one to try to get rid of them faster, and a no return challenge, because I have places to be in 2 hours, and I don't want this recorded in the last 2 hours. So for Premiere 1, we have Stingbee, Sidestepper, Piranha Plant, Conkdor, Goomba, Coin Coffer, Spike, Penguin, Parabittybud, and Fishbone. So that's our first out of 10 coming in, and let's see if they get a mini challenge, because sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. They do. They went full on Mario Kart Double Dash. They had to partner up and do a race. And Piranha Plant and Penguin, they're actually an unlikely duo, but as you can see, they both have mouths wide open. They won together. They got first in the race, probably on like Dino Jungle or something, especially because that's coming back in Mario Kart World, and that's from Double Dash. So that's really fun for us. And we're doing, ooh, it's a little design challenge for the premiere. I think that's really fun. Design outfits with flowers. Ooh, and there are a lot of flowers in the Mario universe. There's the cloud flower, there's the fire flower, the ice flower, the bubble flower, the other flowers. Parabittybud and Fishbone slayed, of course, because look at those icons of fashion. Have you ever seen someone more fashionable? I don't think so. Stingbee, Piranha Plant, Penguin did great. Coin Coffer, Sidestepper did good. And Goomba, Conkdor, and Spike did bad. Oh, they are not known for designing. Goomba has no arms. Conkdor has no arms. Spike, I don't like Spike, so this may have been a biased choice on his stats to give him bad design challenge because I don't like his design. I tried to rig him out! Okay, let's see how they do. Spike, Conkdor, Fishbone, Stingbee, Parabittybud, and Goomba are the tops and bottoms of the week. I think Fishbone should get the win here, but I think they're gonna give it to Parabittybud because she is a bug and likes flowers. No, we get Fishbone! Yes! Can you tell I want Fishbone to win this? I want Fishbone to be my new main. Parabittybud and Stingbee, good job, you're safe. You might be bugs and you know how to use flowers really well, but I don't know, Fishbone probably did a whole thing with the fire flower because when Bowser got dunked into the lava, he became Dry Bowser. So Fishbone's like, I'm a cheap that got dunked into the lava and I'm a Fishbone. Conkdor, Goomba, and Spike are the bottoms. Goomba being safe, I think is good because I have played Goomba in Mario Party Jamboree before with my friend and I love a mushroom. And Spike and Conkdor, listen, I want Spike gone, if I didn't make that clear. But Conkdor probably just like, you know, she has a really long neck that she tried to make a stem, but she ran out of body paint or fabric or something. They're lip syncing to the Egg Galaxy theme. I like that. Conkdor lost their wig. Oh no. Conkdor did bad and Spike did great. I think Conkdor's gone, y'all. Spike, Shantae, you stay. Listen, I wanted you gone, but hey, you proved me wrong there. And Conkdor, thank you for participating. I'm sure someone will pick you as their main. Let's get into this next one. Dolphin, Snowman, Peepa, Cheep, Rocky Wrench, Pianta, Cow, Swooper, Cataquack, and Pokey is Premiere 2. And honestly, that's a stacked Premiere. Because I'd be happy with getting Dolphin, Snowman, Peepa, Swooper, who I think is actually maybe Swoop now. Cataquack's really funny. Cow is great. Like, this is a great set. So it's kind of a shame that one of them has to go home here. They also had a mini challenge, but they were doing just a regular Mario Kart 8. And Rocky Wrench won the race on Mario Kart Stadium. Okay, we are also doing a design challenge because of course we are. We did flowers for the first one. We're doing mushrooms for this one. So there's like the regular power mushroom, the 1-up mushroom, the rock mushroom, the mega mushroom. And Cheep and Swooper slayed. Pokey, Dolphin, Cataquack, Rocky Rocky Wrench did great. Pianta, Snowman, Cow, and Peepa did good. No one did bad. No one did bad. I would hate for any of these 4 to go home. I guess Pianta could go because I don't really want to main a Pianta, but I would love Snowman. I'd love Cow. I'd love Peepa. I think they're all great. So hopefully Pianta goes. Okay, judging. Rocky Wrench, Cow, Swooper, Swoop, whoever the hell you are. Pianta, Peepa, Dolphin, and Cheep Cheep are the tops and bottoms. Well, we know it's gonna be Swooper, Cheep Cheep as the winner. I really hope Pianta goes here. I fear sadness if not. Cheep Cheep. Ooh, the 2 fish. Cheep Cheep and Fishbone winning the design challenge. They are fashion icons together. Swoop, Dolphin, and Rocky Wrench. Rocky Wrench, you know, it was at advantage in that mini challenge. This does mean Pianta, Cow, and Peepa are the bottoms of the week. And Pianta is, of course, safe. Because, of course, we're going to lose Peepa or Cow first. And it's probably going to be Cow, because Cow's the one that everyone's actually excited about for this game. They're lip-syncing to the underground theme, the dooba-dooba-dooba, and they both did bad. Save Cow. I love Peepa, but save Cow. Listen, you know, everyone else is gonna main Cow. I'm just leaving Cow out there for you. For you right there, you can main the Cow because I'm not gonna take your main away from you. You're welcome.
Well, that was fun.
My top 4 that I want to win because I would like playing them the most. Fishbone, Stingbee, Dolphin, Swoop, Snowman. That's 5. Next episode, if there's a mini challenge, they're doing the balloon battle mode from Mario Kart. And of course, Fishbone. Fishbone has spiky bones and didn't even need to use the items. We've got an acting challenge. So they're acting in the original Mario movie, not the animated one that we like all have seen. The one where the Goombas look like reptiles and it's crazy. Pokey, Fishbone, Snowman, Slade. Fishbone is on a roll and I love to see it because I want them to win. Piranha Plant, Penguin did bad and Sidestepper flopped. Ooh. This episode's runway is biker outfits. Fishbone, Rocky Wrench, Coin Coffer, Stingbee, Pianta, Goomba, Dolphin, Swoop, Parabitty-Bud, and Sidestepper. They did great. And Cataquack did bad. Cataquack did not understand the assignment. They dressed up as a bike. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I can't wait for some of them to go home though, because this is a lot to say. Pokey, Penguin, Piranha Plant, Fishbone, Cataquack, Rocky Wrench, Snowman, Peepa, and Sidestepper are the tops and bottoms of the week. Snowman! Oh, Snowman had that roll down. Snowman probably played Mario. Pokey, Fishbone, Rocky Wrench, and Peepa. Good job, you're safe. Wow, Rocky Wrench is doing good. Peepa gets a comeback after almost going home, so we're glad we didn't lose Peepa. Piranha Plant and Sidestepper are safe. Why is Sidestepper safe? Oh my god, the blue birds, Cataquack and Penguin, they're up for elimination. What song are they gonna lip sync to? Honestly, I'm listening to the Delfino Plaza theme right now, so I think I'm gonna give them the Delfino Plaza theme, which does mean Cataquack kind of has an advantage, but you never know. No, Penguin is fainting. It's too hot in Delfino Plaza. They can't handle the heat. But they still did a good lip sync, and so did Cataquack. And they stayed. Health and safety was called. We called them medic. We felt bad. We put them in an uncomfortable situation that was unsafe for them, and that's why they get to stay in the competition. So Cataquack, sashay away. Cataquack tried to fling the penguin and was disqualified. Oh my god. Drag is not a contact sport. Mario Kart might be, but this is drag we're doing right now. Next mini challenge. We're gonna do the coin battle, and Sidestepper got the most coins. Coin Coffer is really upset about this, but they couldn't help but cough up some coins, so then they lost last second. The ball? I know we just did the biker, but we're gonna do Mario Kart ball, and they're gonna have to do just a racer runway, one based off of an item and one based off of one of the cups. Coin Coffer and Super Slade. Pokey, Parabitty-Bud, Fishbone, Piranha Plant, Cheep Cheep did great. Rocky Wrench did bad, and Goomba and Pianta flopped, so that's definitely our bottom 2 there. I think Coin Coffer might win, but I would love Swoop to win because I like bats. Here are the tops and bottoms. We've got Peepa, Swooper, Goomba, Pianta, Coin Coffer, Rocky Wrench, Cheep Cheep, and Pokey. We did expect that. Although Fishbone not in the top after winning the design challenge, kind of crazy. Swooper! Swooper, congratulations, you are the winner. Love to see it. Coin Coffer, Cheep Cheep, and Pokey, good job, you're safe. Pokey's a designer, did we know? Pokey's a runway girl. Pianta, Rocky Wrench, Peepa, and Goomba. Oh, Peepa down there again? Don't love that for us. I do think we're gonna lose Pianta or Goomba. What song can we give them? Oh, the ending theme to the was it Yoshi's story where they're talking about eating apples or whatever, and sometimes it doesn't sound like they're saying apples and it sounds like they're saying something else. That's the song they did. And Pianta did good and Goomba flopped. Oh, Piantas are known for dancing. They are kind of dancing divas, aren't they? Goomba sashay away. It was not your time, which honestly, I'm kind of fine with that. Because I think if Goomba was my new main, that'd be kind of boring. I think Pianta's a lot more interesting. I know like a second ago, I was like, I played Goomba in Jamboree before, but now I'm like, compared to Pianta though. Our next mini challenge is going to be, there's the Renegade Roundup one, which is like very team-based, but maybe it's just whoever gets the most points overall across all the games. And Spike won. And you know that Piranha Plant was pissed about this because Piranha Plant is like, I'm the one who snatches them. I am Sister Snatch. Just a runway? You know what? This will be the one where they have to come with their decorated cars. We were talking about doing this for a design challenge, but you know what? They pre-decorated their cars and they gotta show them off. If they don't have a cool car, I don't want to use them as my main. Penguin Slade, which checks. Stingbee, Pianta, Swooper, Cheep Cheep did great. All these ones did good. There's a lot of them. And then Sidestepper did bad. Well, look at that dinky green bike. That makes sense. Sidestepper, Pianta, Cheep Cheep, Swoop, Pokey, Piranha Plant, Penguin, and Peepa. You're the tops and bottoms. There's so many P names. Penguin win, which we kind of saw coming. Pianta with a comeback right after being in the bottom two, proving that they still deserve to be here. And Swoop and Cheep Cheep, they are design divas, so of course they'd have a cool car. Pokey though, Pokey just did good on the ball though, so I'm shocked that Pokey's down here. But it's okay, they're safe with Peepa. Pokey, Peepa, they're safe. And Piranha Plant and Sidestepper. Well, I'm gonna rig this against Sidestepper with this lip sync, y'all. We're gonna do the Piranha Plant Parade from Mario Wonder, which is an iconic song. And Piranha Plant, if you do not win this, that's on you, and you do not deserve to be my main. Piranha Plant made a fake split and Slade where a Sidestepper did bad. I was right in saying that was the song, y'all. Piranha Plant, Shantae, you stay. Sidestepper, sashay away. You're gone. You are not my main. I will not be a crab. I'm so sorry to say. Yay for Piranha. People, you took out Cow and it was to perform like this? Sinful. Swooper and Cheep Cheep are doing excellent though. Penguin with a comeback after having a bottom two placement before. What other battle mode ones are there? There's the bomb one, isn't there? One where you just throw bombs at each other. And Penguin won with their cool car. Comedy challenge. We finally have something that's not design and not runway. Is this like a stand-up comedy? I'm gonna assume this is like a stand-up vibe. And so they're gonna have to talk about their origins and how they got the call from Mario Kart World, like their Smash Pass ticket. And Rocky Wrench slayed. Stingbee did bad and Swooper flopped. Swooper is not funny. But Swooper said, listen, it's chocolate. But because this is like a Mario Kart World panel, they didn't fully understand that they were referencing Choco Mountain and Drag Race. And honestly, that was like the judge's fault and not mine. And Swooper doesn't deserve to be in the bottom here. The runway is gonna be based off of like the tracks they're in, because all of them seem to be like in tracks in Mario Kart World. I think that's been something that people have noticed. Parabitty Butt and Stingbee slayed, of course. Spike, Peepa, Pianta, Snowman, and Penguin did good. Oh, we don't like icy tracks here, I guess. That's kind of sad. Okay, we're still in the era of having 8 tops and bottoms. I think Swoop is up for elimination, which is unfortunate. Rocky Wrench could be getting a win here. They've been doing well so far. I was so enthralled in my bit about Swoop and the It's Chocolate Choco Mountain that I actually don't remember how anyone else did. Rocky Wrench gets the win as predicted by me. Spike, Coin Coffer, and Peepa. Oh, Peepa's on a comeback. That's good for her. They did good. They get high placements. Swoop, Cheep Cheep, Stingbee, and Dolphin. It's definitely Swoop in the bottom, but who were they up against? Was it Cheep Cheep? The Dolphin. I don't love that because I really wanted these two in the top. We could do the star theme for them. Dolphin did good. Swoop flopped. Oh my god. But doesn't Swooper have a win? They could rig it. They could rig it, but a flop versus a good. Yeah. Oh my god. Her downfall because the judges panel didn't get it. Well, Dolphin, Shantae, you stay. I'm happy about that. I do have whale tattoos and you're the closest thing to a whale here. So I am like happy about that, but damn, our little clown bat's gone. High safe win high a limb. That sucks. I found a list of sponsors of Mario Kart World, which I thought was really funny. And it's like all the different like people who have ads on the sides of the tracks. The Daisy Air Freshener Orange, they're sponsoring this episode's mini challenge, and they have to do a quick improvised ad about her air freshener and what it smells like and why people should buy it. Cheep Cheep one. Okay, parody trailer. This is like a parody Nintendo Mario Kart World Direct. And Snowman slayed because no one actually believed that Snowman would be in this game. Pianta, Pokey, Rocky Wrench, Coin Coffer, Cheep Cheep, Peepa, and Dolphin did great. Penguin and Piranha Plant did bad. No. Penguin and Piranha Plant I'm really worried about because Piranha Plant is a lip sync assassin, but Penguin's lip synced before too, but Penguin got a win? Their runway's gonna be another sponsored theme, and we've got Yoshi's Hamburger, because isn't that the whole fast food place that they have that give you the different outfits? Coin Coffer, Pokey, Peepa, Cheep Cheep, Slade, Pianta, Stingbee, Fishbone, Penguin, Piranha Plant did good. These two are done for. Pokey, Piranha Plant, Snowman, Dolphin, Fishbone, Coin Coffer, Stingbee, and Penguin. These are the tops and bottoms. Snowman's winning, right? Snowman's second to win? No. Oh, coin coffer. Coin coffer's runway was expensive. I don't want on the menu, so bring it back down, but okay. Pokey, Snowman, and Dolphin. I'm happy about Snowman and Dolphin up here, especially after Dolphin almost went home and I was really stressed. This is a sinful bottom 4, though. Stingbee and Fishbone are safe, though. That's good. Fishbone downfall sucks. Penguin beat out Piranha Plant for me. I like Piranha Plant, but I would rather play as Penguin than Piranha Plant. What song are we gonna give you? You know what? Let's give you the Sherbert Land theme. Just to try to rig it against Piranha Plant. Piranha Plant broke a light. They broke a light, send them home. I don't care if they slayed the lip sync. They broke a light. Vandalism. Vandalism. Oh. I didn't think they were actually gonna go home there. Penguin, Shantae, you stay. Piranha Plant, you're going home with a bill. Are there more mini games? You know what? They got a P-Switch challenge and Dolphin won the P-Switch challenge. It was clearly a water-based one. Another comedy routine. This is another stand-up-y one. Maybe. Well, it's the Hall of Shade. So this could be a roast then. They could do a Bowser roast. Yeah, because Bowser's also their boss if they're all like enemies. Although Pianta's not an enemy, which is why Pianta slayed because Pianta had nothing to lose. Stingbee, Penguin, Coin Coffer, Spike, Pokey, Peepa did great. Fishbone, Rocky Wrench, Snowman, Cheep Cheep, Parabitty did good, and Dolphin did bad because Dolphin also doesn't know what a Bowser is. And we could do like a Bowser runway, like Bowser's castle themed runway. So lava, swamps, fire, stuff like that. And Peepa, Pokey, Fishbone, and Cheep Cheep. Of course, Fishbone would slay. Coin Coffer and Stingbee did good. Coin Coffer. I thought you were rich. I thought you could afford the bougie designers. Ooh, just 6 for tops and bottoms now. Cheep Cheep, Penguin, Pianta, Peepa, Snowman, and Dolphin. Okay, we know Dolphin's in danger. We know Pianta's probably winning. Peepa win! Ooh, and the Peepa fans, the Peepa pals went wild. We all thought it was Pianta, but no. Penguin could have gotten a win there for a really good comeback again. Pianta, you were obviously robbed, unless your runway sucked. Cheep Cheep, Dolphin, and Snowman at the bottoms. Dolphin, oh, is it Dolphin Snowman? Dolphin Snowman, oh no! I think Dolphin's probably gone. What song do we want to give Snowman and Dolphin? Gusty Gardens. There's no advantage for either of them, and Gusty Gardens is an iconic song. And Snowman is fainting. The oxygen levels were not high enough for Snowman, so they flopped the lip sync, and Dolphin did great. So Dolphin gets to stay in Snowman. Oh, Snowman's just melting. Yeah, fainting is just melting. They actually died. Well, 2 winners gone. But listen, with a season this long, like what? That was episode 8. Yeah. Dolphin lip sync assassin arc. It might be. Parabitty buff safe diva. That's true. I keep forgetting they're here because they have just been safe since episode 1. Shine Thief. We could do Shine Thief. If Pianta don't win this, they're a poser. Cheep Cheep. And because of that, Cheep Cheep gets to pick their team for this commercial challenge. And Cheep Cheep chose Pokey, Spike, and Penguin. The other teams are Peepa, Stingbee, Rocky Wrench, and Pianta. And then Dolphin, Parabitty Bud, Coin Coffer, and Fishbone are team 3. They're all gonna get sponsored ads for products they have to sell in their commercials. Team 1 has chosen Peach and Daisy Royal Patisserie. Team 2 got Fuzzy Batteries. So they're selling batteries. You know that Rocky Red should be good at that. And then team 3, they got Banana Boy, which is a banana-based drink company, in case you didn't know. Team 3 would be funny. I think team 2 is actually gonna do good though. Cause we've seen Pianta do good at comedy. I think we've seen Rocky Wrench do good at comedy, and we've seen Peepa do good at comedy, so. Yeah, Pianta slayed. Oh, Stingbee did bad. Peepa and Rocky Wrench did great though. Team 1 is Cheep Cheep, Pokey, Spike, and Penguin. Cheep Cheep did good. The rest of them did great. And then for team 3, all did great except Parabitty Bud did flopped. So this could really go any way. I'm gonna pick a course from Mario Kart World, and they're gonna have to do their runway based off of it. And we're gonna go with Dandelion Depths. And Pianta did bad. Ooh, the slay in the challenge with the bad runway. This might be Parabitty Bud going home though. Just kidding, they're continuing to be safe. This looks like it's judging teams, but one member of the bottom team was maybe declared safe. Pianta does get the win despite the really bad Dandelion runway. Rocky Wrench, Peepa, and Stingbee did good though, so they get their high placements. Penguin, Cheep Cheep, Pokey at the bottom, but Penguin safe. Oh my god, we are on the Cheep Cheep downfall. I don't know, Pokey gives me good lip syncer. I'm also gonna give them the Coconut Mall theme to lip sync to and hope that Pokey gets a good lip sync to that. Yeah, see, good right there, good right there. And Cheep Cheep, fish out of water, flop in the lip sync, but no. I was hoping that they were gonna rig for Cheep Cheep there. Damn. Pokey, Shantae, stay Cheep Cheep sashay away. I really said but confidently like Cheep Cheep was still gonna be here. She started off really strong, but that's a hard fall from the top of their first episode. And Pokey has been like, Pokey has a 3.0. Can Parabitty play something other than safe? Find out in episode 10. Jeez. For their mini challenge this time, they got tricked. They thought they were doing a Mario Kart challenge, but they're actually going to that raceway for Mario Party Jamboree, and they have to do a little Mario Party. And Stingby can drive on that motor raceway and get the stars. Fishbone needs to stop being safe. It's true. The Rusical is Mario Kart the Rusical. How many of them are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Damn. If we had exactly 12, it would have been good because it would have been like one for each placement. But we can have our special guest, Pauline, show up. And I'm really known for getting 9th place in Mario Kart. So I'll take 9th. So Pokey, Spike, Rocky Wrench, and Pianta did great. Stingby, Peepa, Dolphin, Coin Coffer, Penguin, Parabitty, and Fishbone did good. Who knows what's gonna happen here. Let's pick another track for their runway. We're doing Toad's Factory runway. Parabitty slayed. Rocky Wrench, Penguin good. Oh. Parabitty is safe again? I'm kind of rooting for her. I'm kind of team Parabitty suddenly. I want her to like be safe all the way to the end and win. I think that'd be funny. Coin Coffer, Spike, Fishbone, Peepa, Rocky Wrench, and Pianta are the tops and bottoms. Uh-oh. Fishbone's probably in the bottom here. Spike win. No. No, why is Spike still? I forgot Spike was still here and I don't want Spike to be here. I don't want Spike to be my new main. Pianta and Rocky Wrench, good job, you're safe. Spooky Divas. Fishbone and Peepa lip sync. Wasn't there like a boo parade song in Mario Wonder where they sang and Peepa did good and Fishbone did bad? Fishbone. But Peepa's been in the bottom, but Peepa has a win. And Peepa did good and Fishbone did bad. Oh no. Fishbone, Riggery is on my side. But Peepa! The cowgirlies voted you out, Peepa. I know it. This is so funny. Who's winning right now? Rocky Wrench with 3.56, it looks like. Dolphin and Penguin are bottoms with 2.78 though, which is unfortunate because I like them. At this point, I want Dolphin to pick it up, but something about Parabitty is really speaking to me. I don't want Spike to win. I don't want Rocky Wrench to win. I think Rocky Wrench might win though. No mini challenge this episode, so that's fun because I was running out of ideas. And we got Snatch Game. They have to impersonate Mario characters that are already in Mario Kart. Spike did Luigi. Rocky Wrench did Monty Mole. Pianta did Bowser Jr. Pokey did Daisy. Dolphin did Rosalina. Penguin also did Rosalina, so it was really dramatic between the two of them. Stingby did Queen Bee, who has not been in Mario Kart for a while. Parabitty did Pauline because she's for me. Coin Coffer did Toad, and Fishbone did Bowser, of course. Oh, the Rosalinas both did great. So Pianta, Penguin, Dolphin, and Spike did great. Everyone else did good. And we're gonna do Night of 1,000 Princess Peaches for our runway. Dolphin, Pokey, Coin Coffer, Stingby slayed. Spike did good and Pianta did bad. Dolphin could get a win. Before we look at the drama, look at this. Parabitty is not safe for once in her life, which is really cool. Stingby, Dolphin, Spike, Penguin, and Fishbone are the tops and bottoms with Parabitty. But who should go home and why? Spike said Fishbone because obviously Aria is rigging for Fishbone and Aria hates me. So Parabitty said Fishbone because they've been trying really hard, but they've been flopping recently. Dolphin said Fishbone because she doesn't like seeing what her future looks like. Stingby said Parabitty because they've been safe for a really long time, so you might as well just get rid of them because they're not making good TV. And Penguin said the same thing. Fishbone said Stingby, them picking Queen Honey or Honey Queen for Snatch Game when she wasn't even in Mario Kart 8 was really a really bad choice. Dolphin win! This is for the whales down here. We love to see it. Penguin and Spike, good job, you're safe. Penguin, I'm proud of you. I was just complaining that I wanted you to get a win too, so yay. Spike though, Spike is coming up fast and I don't love that. Fishbone, Stingby, Parabitty are the bottoms. Fishbone might be gone. I feel like Fishbone's been in the bottom for a while, which is kind of sad. In honor of one of our pork chops, we're gonna do the Moo Moo Meadows theme. And Parabitty did bad, and Fishbone flopped. Send them both home. No, damn. I wanted drama. What do you mean I don't have drama? Well, Fishbone, I guess you're not my main. Parabitty though, maybe. There's a chance. Who's proving themselves to me? What are we at? Dolphin is selling me, but that's just because I like Dolphin. I think Pokey. Actually, Pokey's done nothing. Actually, none of these have proved themselves to me. Our next mini challenge. They're gonna change tires on cars. Coin Coffer is really good at changing tires on cars. You know why? Because Coin Coffer actually had the money to call the pit crew in. Like the Koopa Troopa pit crew to come and change the tires for them. And that was really smart. Dance number. Okay. And we're gonna do a big dance challenge where they have to do all the Rainbow Road songs. Stingby slayed. Dolphin, Pokey, Pianta, and Penguin did great. Parabitty, Rocky Wrench, and Coincoffer did good. Spike did bad. Send Spike home! Send Spike home! And the runway will be Rainbow Road. We'll do the Rainbow Road runway here as well. And Dolphin Slade, of course. Coincoffer, what happened to that money? I thought you were a rich Ina. More drama? Really? Okay. Everyone's the tops and bottoms except for Pokey and Coincoffer. Parabitty probably in the bottom again. Stingbee might get a win, which I'd be happy with. But who should go home and why? Dolphin said Spike because Dolphin likes me and Dolphin doesn't like Spike because of that. Penguin said Rocky Wrench because they've shown that they've been really good so far, but now they're like flopping, so like clearly they burnt out and they don't have anything else to offer. Rocky Wrench said Spike because they were the worst in the challenge. Pianta said Parabitty because they've been safe and then they were bottom and they should just go home. Stingbee kind of said the same thing. Parabitty said Rocky Wrench because they are not improving, they are just going downhill, and we saw what happened with Fishbone and Cheep Cheep. And Spike said Parabitty because they're weak. Stingbee win! The bees! Dolphin, Penguin, Pianta. Honestly, if this was in the top 4, if these 4 were in the top 4, I would not be mad about that. Ooh, Parabitty safe. Oh, I'm happy either way here, honestly. I do not want to play Rocky Wrench. I do not want to play Spike. I have been active haters from them from the start. You might have not seen it externally, but internally I've been waiting for them to go, and now one of them has to leave. So I'm pretty happy about this. They're gonna lip sync to just the Mario Kart theme song from Mario Kart 8. Spike did great. Rocky Wrench flopped. Rocky Wrench is not a lip syncer, but Rocky Wrench was like the front runner. Is this gonna be T or are they gonna rig it? Spike, Shantae, you stay Rocky Wrench. I kind of live, and that's toxic of me, but I'm here for it. Bye! That was their first bottom placement. Parabitty is really being set up to be the next to go home, though, I think. Spike is maybe proving himself to me, though. Like, I've been rooting against Spike since day 1, and they've won both lip syncs. They won the Rusical. Maybe Spike deserves more love. And Spike does have really cute stickers in Mario Party Jamboree. Next mini challenge, let's pull out the sponsor list. Nabbit Courier Service. And they are going to have to move boxes. And Parabitty with those wings, she moved those boxes. And because she moved those boxes, she gets to decide her team for this acting challenge. This is a theater piece that's going to be playing in the Boo Cinema. They're making movies for the Blue Cinema. The Boo Cinema. Did I say Blue Cinema? I don't even know. So Parabitty of course chooses Penguin, Coincoffer, and Spike, which leaves team 2 as Stingbee, Dolphin, Pianta, and Pokey. Yeah, I think I'm team 2 here. You know what I mean? I want them to win because I love Dolphin and I love Stingbee. But Parabitty getting a win would be iconic. We know Pianta's good at acting challenges though, so how do their Boo pieces go? Oh no, team 2 is totally, wait, no, yeah, because 3 of team 2, Stingbee, Pokey, and Dolphin did great, whereas Spike did great. Pianta only doing good. Wait, you'll compete as teams but judged individually? I never read this top thing. I didn't realize this changes. I've been doing these sims for 3 years. I never read those. Parabitty is safe, iconic. And Pokey wins! Ooh, first win for Pokey. Dolphin gets a high placement. Spike, I hate you. Pianta safe. Coincoffer, a Penguin. Penguin's been a bit of a lip sync assassin, but Coincoffer has a big mouth. But maybe Coincoffer will have the Alyssa Hunter money gun incident when they try to spit out their coins. You never know. They're going to lip sync to Maple Tree Way. And Coincoffer slayed. Yeah, Coincoffer do have big mouth. Penguin did great still, so that's like nice. But I think, yeah. Coincoffer's still here. Penguin gone. Wah! Okay, well look at all these late game winners who were just like chilling for the first 9 episodes. All the early game winners are gone. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 2 more eliminations left in this before we get to the finale. Frontrunner is a tie between Pianta, Pokey, and Dolphin. No one's gotten 2 wins yet, so things are about to get spicy at the end of this competition. Do we have a mini challenge? And if we do, it's gonna be grind rails. The grind rails they've added, they have to grind rail. And Spike won. Dance number. Okay, what are we dancing to this time? You know what? On the loading screen for Mario Kart World, they kind of do little dances. They're like idle animations, so they're doing idle animation dancing. Pokey slayed, Parabitty, Spike, and Stingbee did great. Pianta, Dolphin, and Coincoffer did good. Their runway is going to be their original model from the first game they ever originated in. And Dolphin slayed because Dolphin always looked like an icon. Pokey, Pianta, and Coincoffer did great. Parabitty, Spike, and Stingbee did good. Probably because Parabitty and Stingbee, like, they don't look that different than usual. Stingbee safe. Everyone else, tops and bottoms. Parabitty, Let's see. I'm like so invested in their story. I'm worried about Dolphin. I think Poki's getting a second win here though. Yeah. Ooh, and Parabitty gets a high placement. I think Spike's making the finale and I'm not thrilled about that, but that's fine. Poki getting the second win. The first racer to get 2 wins in this drag racing season. Dolphin's safe. Oh, thank God. I'm so happy Dolphin is safe. Pianta and Coin Coffer, I'm fine if either of these go home. I wasn't hoping to main either of them, and I think I've made that pretty obvious. I think I've explained my disappointment in Coin Coffer throughout the season, so I'd be happy if they win here. They're gonna lip sync to Peaches from the Mario movie, and Pianta does not know the words. But Coin Coffer still did bad. They could rig, but everything's pretty even, so I'm gonna guess Pianta's probably gone. Yeah. R.I.P. Pianta. Sunshine will be missed. Poki back-to-back wins, though. Poki winning would be funny. Coin Coffer also 2 bottom placements in a row. We've got 1 more mini challenge, I'm guessing, and we're gonna go back to basics, and we're doing a top 6 Mario Kart race. Dolphin wins, which is boding well because I want to win in Mario Kart. Makeover! Ooh, who are they gonna make over? Oh my God, wait, how many characters were there in the original Mario Kart game? 8? Damn it. Well, I'm gonna give them original Mario Kart characters. And that's who they're gonna make over. Parabitty Bud slayed the challenge with Toad. Coin Coffer did great with Yoshi. Stingbee did great with Bowser. Dolphin did great with Peach, of course. Poki did great with Koopa Troopa. And Spike did good with Luigi. Parabitty Bud gets a win? Oh, and the Parabitty Bud stands. They screamed, they peed, they laughed, they giggled. Stingbee, Poki, good job, you're safe. Coin Coffer, Spike, I'm happy for either of those 2 to go home. And Dolphin is safe. So that means Parabitty, Stingbee, Poki, and Dolphin are in the top 5. Because I'm happy with that. Either of these going home is best case scenario for right before the finale, because that is a lower chance of me getting one of them to have to play as for the rest of my life. They are gonna lip sync to, ooh, let's do the Luigi Mansion. Coin Coffer slayed. Spike did great. Spike gone. What? I hate this. I hate this so much. This is so mean. What do you mean, Shantae? They both stay. I'm gonna throw up. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm quitting drag after this. I hate this. They both lip synced 3 times. I felt so safe and comfortable there, and they just ripped it away from me. Okay, well, is there another mini challenge? I thought I used the last mini challenge. What the hell are we gonna do now? They're gonna paraglide. And Stingbee won because Stingbee has wings. We're doing an improv. Of course they do an improv thing. They're rigging for Spike. They're rigging for Spike! What are they improvising in? Jersey Justice. I want to be in court after what just happened. Car crimes. Fender bender. Speeding tickets. I don't drive, so I don't even think about these things. Dolphin, Parabitty Bud, and Spike did great. Poki, Stingbee, and Coin Coffer did good. Spike, if you get a win here, I'm gonna lose it. Runway is gas station realness. And Dolphin and Coin Coffer did great. Parabitty Bud, Spike, Poki, Stingbee did good. Parabitty Bud win again. Spike, I'm mad at you, but congrats on your high placement. Dolphin, good job, you're safe. Poki's safe, so we're losing Coin Coffer or Stingbee. You literally just saved Coin Coffer in a double Shantae. Get rid of Coin Coffer. If you get rid of Stingbee here, I'm gonna be livid. What are they lip syncing to? I'm running out of good Mario songs. Waluigi's pinball theme. They both did bad. Stingbee, Shantae's day. Coin Coffer, sashay away. I sped through that because I just needed to know. Thank goodness. Okay, how does this look for us going forward? Poki is our front runner, 2 wins, 3.27 PPE. Second place, Parabitty Bud, 3.20 PPE and 2 wins. Then we've got Dolphin, 3.13 PPE, 1 win. Then Spike, 3.07, 1 win. And then last but not least, Stingbee, and they are actually least with 3.0 and 1 win. The thing with it being top 5 though is sometimes those you could be front running fiercely and not make it through on the top 5. But yeah, let's see how this finale goes. I hope Dolphin wins. Out of this, I hope it's Dolphin. Parabitty Bud would be really funny though. If Spike wins, I'm gonna throw up. They're voting. This is miscongeniality. No, they're voting for who your new main is. Someone here is gonna be your new main. Viewer at home. Rocky Wrench said, I want you to play as Goomba. Piranha Plant said Cataquack. Snowman said Poki. Cow said Parabitty Bud. Super said Peepa. Stingbee said Snowman. Penguin said Dolphin and Dolphin said Penguin. Pianta said Poki and Poki said Snowman. Cheep Cheep said Poki. Parabitty Bud said Piranha Plant. Conk Door said Fishbone and Cataquack said Pianta because they're both from Delfino Island. Spike said Goomba. Goomba said Spike. They kissed on the mouth. Fishbone said Conkedor, Peepa said Swoop, Sidestepper said Swoop, Coincoffer said Pianta, and Pokey! Congratulations! You get to play as Pokey for the rest of your life. You're welcome. Hey, you know what? They got 2 wins, so at least you got something good there. Aren't they also like kind of the front runner? Maybe we're all gonna be maining the same character. Top 5 will perform individual show-stopping performances. Dolphin and Pokey did a great final performance. Parabitty did a bad final performance, and Stingbee and Spike flopped. I love to see that. I do love to see Spike flopping there, and I love to see Dolphin in that top 2. I think Pokey's gonna win, probably. But this is also, like, they had to do their coolest Mario Kart backflip trick. And Pokey and Dolphin, congratulations. You get to go prepare for your final lip sync. Parabitty Stingbee and Spike, it's not your time. You are not my new main. Get out of here. Bye-bye. Toodaloo. And Pokey and Dolphin will be lip syncing to Pauline's original Jump Up Superstar. And they both flopped. Okay, let's rip it off like a band-aid. Who do I need to dress up as next, I guess? I've made my decision. The winner is Pokey! I get to be a cactus. I get to be 3 coconuts that are spiky, cactus divas. I'd like to thank my mom. I'd like to thank my family. I'd like to thank my sister. I'd like to thank all of them for allowing me to play Mario Party 7 as a kid and be really good at the Pokey Pummel minigame, which is what I'm about to do to Pokey, because I still want to play as Pauline. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun, and I hope you're excited for Mario Kart World. Let me know down below in the comments who you're planning on maining and why. And is it a pork chop? Is it the cow? I think everyone wants to main the cow. If you haven't already, please make sure to drop a like on the video. It really helps this channel out. It helps this video reach people like you who might enjoy stuff like this. And hey, I'd appreciate it. Also, you made it this far. If you like this, you're gonna like my other content. So you might as well subscribe. Before I leave, I do want to come clean. I will still be maining Pauline. Gasp! Shock! She lied to us! She clickbaited! Yeah, I did. But hey, it was for fun! And this is a fun time, and I had fun recording it, and you had fun watching it, so hey, love you. That's enough from me, though. Thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you in another video. All right, friends? Bye-bye! I wasn't sure if I want to do a heart or a wave. I wanted to do both.